Welcome back, great and noble lords and ladies of Bohemia. I am your liege lord, the Godless Gamer. Thank you for joining me today. We are getting back into our Bohemian Rhapsody series with episode 50, the Big 50. Can't believe we're here already. Been having so much fun with this series that I can't believe that we're already here. I'm enjoying the series. Hope you guys are too. Little bit of an announcement. I am going to be traveling after this. This being September 21st, I am leaving for a trip to the UK, and I will not be returning until October 6th. So I'm going to be gone a while, so I'm hoping that this last episode that I'm going to be recording is going to be good enough to hold you guys over for the 2-week wait until I get back. I think I'm going to have a whole bunch of fun. I'm going to be in the UK. I might even, let you guys see what's going on. I'll post some stuff in the community page of my channel, so I'll take some pictures and do all that. So we're going to have fun with it, but I am not going to be recording any more episodes until I get back. So that's just a heads up for you guys. My loyal subscribers and my loyal viewers who have been here since episode 1. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. You deserve to know that I'm going to be gone for a little bit. So that's my little announcement. Let's get back into this. Let's have some fun. Let's make this episode a fun one, because I want to end on a not end, but I want to start my trip on a good note, so we can enjoy ourselves. Because I'm not going to be playing Crusader Kings 3 for a few weeks, and it's going to be rough. So let's make this an enjoyable one, guys. We're returning to Bohemia finally. Between the episodes was interesting. I noticed that we can do something. We can keep working for our Dynasty of Many Crowns decision, because I found another kingdom that we can get a dynasty member on the throne of, and it's the Kingdom of Africa. Now it's gonna be tricky, because I have to do something that I did before that worked out, but I don't know if it's gonna work out this time. It's gonna be a bit of a gamble. But the King of Africa has two sons. Neither of them are betrothed or promised to anybody. And I want to try to get a matrilineal marriage with one of my daughters, so their children will be of my dynasty, and then we will get Dynasty Mercury on the throne of the Kingdom of Africa. I'm not going to be able to do it with the direct son. He just will not accept a matrilineal marriage, which is to be expected. I didn't expect for his primary heir to accept that, but I expect his second son to do it. Matrilineal, he will accept. Now, we're going to get an alliance with the Kingdom of Africa, and I don't think it's going to be particularly useful. Actually, I think it might kind of bring us down a bit, because he might call us to a bunch of wars. You never know, but the alliance isn't what I want out of this. We want to work for Dynasty of Many Crowns. This kid doesn't look very excited to marry my daughter. Look at his face. I don't know what he's upset about. But we are going to make our daughter... we're going to get her on the throne. Or we're going to make her the queen of the Kingdom of Africa, and we're going to get her children on the throne. But it's going to be tricky, like I said, because we have to do something about his eldest son. So we're going to arrange that betrothal. One of my daughters is going to be the future Queen of Africa. But before that can happen, we need to murder his first son. We can get one agent. The predicted agents is only one. I wish we could probably get a little bit more, but the success chances aren't horrible to start here. We can try to make them better. We're going to take a little bit of stress because of this, but I don't care. I really, really don't. My Spy Master is on support schemes, so he can't help me anymore with that. Apparently I can get more than one agent. It says there was only one predicted agent, but... No, I guess the predicted agents, it's people that are going to be joining the scheme without me having to bribe them. I think that's what that means. I mean, I've been playing this game long enough, I should know that. But we're going to get as many agents to help us as we can. Let's get 2 to start. We'll check out the odds of it happening. And if we need to hire more, we'll hire more. So we got an alliance with the Kingdom of Africa, even though we're planning to murder his son. What in the world was my daughter Sophia doing in that wardrobe in the servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, she claims. How old is she that she's playing hide and seek? Oh, 13, okay. She looks like a ghost, shaking, eyes wide open, staring at walls. Oh no, I know what happened. She must have seen two naperers, ahem, plucking a duck together. The poor girl looks shocked. I would not be surprised if she will find intimacy difficult when she grows up. Wait, like, just because, like, not every child is going to be traumatized by seeing, like two people having sex. Sure, you know, it happens, but really, it's just because she saw them, it's going to automatically traumatize her. So she's either lustful or lustful or chaste. We'll do chaste. Oh, she wants to be chaste. Okay, all right. I will allow her to do that. So we've gotten as many agents as we can. If one of them drops out, we have another person that we can hire. But the odds of this kid dying are pretty much guaranteed. So we got that done. My son and heir is currently unmarried, but I want him to age a little bit. I'm thinking around 30 years old. Once he hits 30, we're going to get him married off. Empress Vladislava looks over our children with her usual consideration. No child of ours should be without a match in marriage. If you allow me to tutor them, there will soon be suitors lining the streets outside. Well, he's not married because there's a method to my madness, wife. There's a method here. You don't know how to run a realm like I do, okay? I gained coached on manners for 5 years. Let's do that. Yeah, focus on me. Don't worry about our son. I'm taking care of it. We're on top of it. My daughter Vladislava has given birth to a son. Another amazing family member. So don't worry, son. We will get you married off. I'm thinking around 30. That's a good age. I want to get one more claim against Kiev or Kiev. I want to get another claim, and then that'll be all the ones that we can get that are the easy ones. So these 4, and then we can declare war against them and get 4 counties at once. I also have to start looking elsewhere because we need to keep the claims that I've been fabricating on my southern border aren't, like, I haven't been doing a lot with that. So after this claim, we'll start working down here. I'm thinking Temez. I'm trying to put off the Byzantines. I don't want to get fighting with them just yet. Let's gobble up all the little powers around. Ooh, Moldavia. That's the next person we're going to work on. We're finally back. This is the guy that we had that feud with in the last episode where we fought him and we lost a duel against him. Now he wants to bury the hatchet, and that's fine. That is totally fine. My best friend Countess Dorota approaches me with a big smile on her face. My dearest friend, we finally see each other. I feel like we never spend any quality time together lately. We went on a pilgrimage, and we spent a month drinking and gallivanting. What are you talking about? I feel like we never spend any quality time together lately. Or I guess lately. I didn't read that, so... Maybe you'd be willing to try something new with me. I know just the thing to distract your mind, restore your body, and lift your spirits. Physical activity is always the answer. Sweat out your pain. Make your muscles scream so loud you can't hear your own thoughts. Bleed out your anger. Meet me in the courtyard and I'll show you how. Good. I can feel your anger. Let it flow through you. There's a 15% chance that we get athletic. Alright, I didn't think we would get that. The existence of my plot has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Crap! The odds just tanked. We're pulling out all the stops. I need this kid to die. Everybody that we can hire, we're gonna hire. The whole world is against this kid. So let's hope there's no other, you know, obstacles. Let's hope that we don't have to do that again. I don't need to negotiate this alliance. This is a duchy in Africa. I'm already allied with the Kingdom of Africa. I don't need that duchy alliance. Somebody's insulting my daughter. Something just happened right here. Some kind of border change. I made a friend with my daughter. What's happening? My court has become renowned for the luxurious level of hospitality on offer, and guests here often prove useful. On occasion, however, we do get redundant guests at court, whose purpose is unclear, and whose presence is an unnecessary drain on my treasury. One such hanger-on is Peronel, who has been here for some time as a guest of King Philip, and seems to eat enough for 12. Is she gluttonous? No? The woman is eating me out of house and home, and something must be done. I'm not against letting her stay, because I have so much money. I don't really understand why Freddy is complaining about this. It's not like you can't afford to indulge her. We give her some menial position. Monthly income minus 1% if I do this one. That's nothing. Let her stay. I'll just be nice. We're trying to murder some kid. Let's try to make up for it in any small way that we can. Just by being nice to people. As long as this doesn't kill me, I do have some stress that I need to relieve. So we're going to try to do this. We're good. The joke wasn't so funny that it kills us. If there's one thing John Utis in particular cannot resist, it's his favorite treat. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. His next sweet snack will be 1 part marzipan and 1 part potent poison. Forgotten by my agent in front of the child. Bon appetit! Hope he dies. He's dead. So there we go. If everything goes to plan, we got a matrilineal marriage with the heir of Africa. The ruler is none the wiser. I wasn't discovered. Wow, we're fabricating a claim for Chernobyl. I didn't want to get the entire duchy claim because last time I did that, it didn't work out. I mean, it worked out. We got the land, but I just didn't like how... I didn't like the situation that I inherited by doing that. So we're just going to take the county. Let's start fabricating claims against Moldavia now. And let's declare this war. Now, while we're fighting this war, there was something that I did want to kind of talk about. It's not a big deal. It's just that we're getting towards the time where we can edit our culture. We're not there yet. We have to wait until 1182, I believe. But we're getting closer and closer. And I was thinking about getting refined poetry. Poetry is considered a noble art in this culture, and many spend their time piecing words together with meaning and thought. I thought, for the sake of... Because all of our rulers are Freddie Mercury's, and our first ruler was a poet, I think it would be nice, at least for role-playing purposes... Our culture has to get refined poetry. I get so many damn poems. I think we're going to get refined poetry. And then hopefully this will increase the likelihood that our rulers will want to be poets, which is good because we're all Freddie Mercury's and we have to, we have to carry on that tradition. Let me confirm what time that we can do it. I think it's 1182. Yeah. 11th of June, 1182. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. So I think that's what I want to do next with our culture. Another person insulting one of my daughters, or is my daughter just still cheating around? She's sneaking around with 55-year-old infirm men? She's younger than she's older than she looks. I thought she was younger than that. This old man wants to marry my daughter. We don't want an alliance with the Byzantines. We're going to be fighting them soon, so this... Not only is it weird and it's out of the question for that reason, no, because I'm going to be fighting you soon. I do not want to be your ally. He's feeling the pressure, so he's trying to do what he can do to prevent it from happening, but nothing is going to prevent it. I need his land to finish my Empire of the Slavs decision. This battle should end it, hopefully. Oh, not quite. Alright, so many things happening. Empress Vladislava approaches me with a friendly smile. My love, have you seen how majestic our Sophia is becoming? I guess. She could practically rule this nation with one hand tied behind her back, and I swear by the Lord that she would make you very proud. She gives me a side-eye glance. Of course, if there is anything I could do in order to make the idea more enticing, I'm sure you would let me know, and we could come to some sort of arrangement, my fair soulmate. A wry smile lingers on her lips. Anything, she says? What does she want me to do? She wants me to murder this woman? What? She'll offer me some courtiers. Oh, she'll off. She's offering to murder somebody for me. I guess that's what this is. But there's a 50% chance that she'll lose it. I'm not doing that. That's absolutely not in the realm of possibility. This is the best option here. I am interested in more useful courtiers. She will offer you a selection of skilled courtiers. Yeah, I don't need you to murder anybody for me. Like, I love you, but... Vladislava catches up with me once more. Soulmate! I come bearing news. She hurries to my side, unveiling a soft sheet with a collection of scribbles while doing so. These fine people would be most pleased to come work for you, here at your court. I glance at the sheet. Those are some impressive set of skills, I'll give her that. Alright, well, if Freddy thinks so, let's see if I think so. Interesting. She's got very good learning, and she's loyal. That's pretty cool. They're all loyal. Everyone's loyal. And they're all masters of one particular skill. She's a master of learning. This guy is a master of diplomacy, and this guy is a master of intrigue. I wouldn't mind a really good spy master. I already have a badass diplomat. I can't put this woman even... I can't make her my realm priest. That's not how my religion works. So she would be really useful as like a realm priest or something because of her high learning. But I can't make her my high priest, so she's kind of out of the question. I love her, though. She's got a really great personality and everything. This guy would be the most useful to me. He's deceitful in, I will admit, but he's loyal. So this loyal trait will protect me from him. Less likely to join factions against their liege. So there's not really a high risk of him doing something to me. So I'm going to bring this guy in, and I'm going to fire King Latult as my spy master. And I'm going to send King Latult a gift just to show him there's no hard feelings. Give him a severance package. We just got our next Dynasty legacy. That was pretty quick. We're going to keep going down the glory line. Let's take care of our domain limit. Alright, this one's easy. We don't have the Duchy capital of Kiev yet. Or Kiev. We haven't gotten that yet. So I'm just going to give everything else away in it. Give it all to Czechs. I'm holding on to these three because they're a complete duchy and I own it. So I own a complete duchy. Let's tell these prisoners to get out. All hail the Emperor. Vladislava smiles triumphantly in my direction as I stride towards her. She winks. Now for your end of the bargain, my Emperor. Oh, she wants me to... She wants to make my daughter my designated heir. Look, we both know this isn't right. Yeah, we're not making my daughter my heir. And we're not imprisoning our wife either. My cousin, Princess Olga, has lately been telling me how impressed she is with the generosity of Zitoslava, my architect. Apparently she came through for her when she needed it the most. Thank you. Oh no, my daughter's sick. She better get better. Another cadet branch? That's gonna help with my renown? My stewardship went up by 1. That graceful aging Dynasty legacy is great. Another amazing another amazing family member. Things are going so great. We're gonna wait for this claim to finish and then we'll declare war on Moldavia. Let's take a look at the global situation. It looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Zitoslava saved the day by suggesting a reading from the Trotula. Cool. So the Byzantines have still been stagnant. They really haven't done much. I mean, they've done a little bit here in the Balkans, and they've advanced north a little bit. But the Byzantines haven't really grown much. France and England have this kind of... they have this whole thing going on, where France owns a large proportion of England, which is where I'm going on my trip. Iberia's been pretty stable. Sweden consolidated. Powers here in the Middle East have kind of grown and then fragmented, and then it's going through another phase of growing again, and then it's going to fragment again. So the Middle East is kind of developing in interesting ways. But then there's Central and Eastern Europe over here, which we've got under control. Just non-stop growth. We haven't had issues with our realm fragmenting at all, which is really great. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It's like if you really want to grow the realm, for being able and being aware of the fact that your realm can't split up and keeping your realm from splitting is just good. What's going on here? Don't care. Like, if you really want to grow your realm, you gotta do it. You have to prevent your realm from splitting up, because if you let your realm split, you're just trying to catch up, because once your realm splits, you gotta deal with that split, and then you gotta, whatever the case may be, you have to reconquer things that you already conquered previously, so preventing your realm from splitting really is the best way to just keep growing. Each of your friend relations gives you 2 random skill points, up to the maximum of 5. Nice. Challenge to a board game, alright. If you insist on getting your ass kicked. Oh my goodness. My best friend. See, when we became best friends with this lady, I knew. I was like, crap. Because once she dies, we're gonna stress out about it. Dorota was a constant companion and confidant. And to have her ripped from my life feels like a mortal wound from which I will never recover. My hand clasps a note she gave me, the last note she will ever give me. I realize bitterly. I try to read it, but all I can do is move it away from my face, that the precious words contained within it are not washed away by my tears. Though there is a crowd of many mourners around me, I've never felt so alone. There's a 22% chance that we become melancholic. And we just have to hope that that doesn't happen. Because I don't want our ongoing heartache for 30 years, because that's going to last us pretty much the rest of our lives. So I really don't want that to happen. We gained the trait melancholic. Of course we did. The penalty to our fertility doesn't really matter. The -1 from all of our skills isn't great. Our intrigue is absolute garbage. We only have 1 intrigue now, but what really sucks is the health penalty. That's what really, really sucks about it, but that's what's happening. There might be a way for us to get rid of it, maybe in the future, but I doubt it. Looks like we're melancholic. My courtier Zitislava has made her way into my life with sweet words and sweeter touches. Late at night, I struggle to keep her off my mind. Hope she's not related to me. This 80-year-old? This 80-year-old woman? The feeling smoldering between us will soon either burst into flames or die out. No thanks. She's trying to seduce me. No thanks. 80 years old, Freddy. He likes him old. Another grandchild? Ooh, we have a grandchild that became a hemophiliac. That just kind of came out of nowhere. Whatever, she has the best of all the other congenital traits. She's genius, she's beautiful, and she's Amazonian. This is a severe health penalty, though. That kind of sucks. But Amazonian at the same time is a huge health boost, so I guess they kind of cancel each other out. But that stinks. At least she made up for it with all of her other traits. So, Moldavia is who we're fighting next. My domain limit went up? Interesting. Even though my stewardship was affected by becoming depressed. Alright, Moldavia, here we go. It's time. We have a truce with them. 13 months. We'll speed 5 there. My daughter comes of age. With her coming of age, the time Sophia will be spending at the university is at an end. 4-star learning education. Mastermind philosopher. This is another one of my daughters that I can marry for a matrilineal marriage to bring in more Dynasty members. I have so many alliances that I don't need to marry for an alliance. Let's find her a spouse. Let's try to find somebody her age. She could use some help with her intelligence congenital trait, so let's find somebody Let's prioritize somebody with an intelligence trait. I think we found a winner. He's a lowborn, but that doesn't matter. Ah, wow, he's only got 2 prowess. He's still my best choice, but I'm going to keep looking. Everybody else down here is going to be some kind of Dynasty member, right? Yeah. Alright, this guy's only purpose in life is to produce children. That's his only purpose. I'm definitely not making him a knight. Another cadet branch? Oh my god. So many people want to cash in on my dynasty. 17 cadet branches. That's ridiculous. All of my powerful vassals suck, so King Latold, hey, he's finagling himself back onto my council. My council is badass. Except for my realm priest, who's probably gonna die soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he dies very soon. My daughter wants to be temperate. That's good. Nope. Not negotiating an alliance with you. Did he just take the throne of Galyad? Oh, he's a duke. Or no, he's a king, it says. Is Galyad an empire now? Oh no, he is a duke, and he's the husband of the ruler, who's the queen. So he's just a duke. Yeah. I can negotiate an alliance with him. I don't really need it. We're already allied with the kingdom of Galyad, so I don't need this alliance. And I don't need this one either. Another cadet branch! Another cadet branch. 18 cadet branches. Men not fear as lives depart, provided they leave behind them art, and when their final hour nears, their name lives on the lips of peers. Alright, yeah, thank you. Another person who wants me to die. I lost my architect, but I don't have to replace them. I'm not building a lot right now. My daughter my daughter Debbie's talent with the brush grows with each passing year, and so does her interest and competence in other areas. Thank you for believing in me, Father. I have a new project that I would like to start. Perhaps you're interested in being my benefactor. She wants to make me something. She wants to go on an adventure. Worry not, my great emperor. Debbie bows with a dramatic flair and folds her arms. I shall venture out and explore the world in your stead while you continue ruling over your realm. What I bring back will be of such caliber that you will feel my accomplishments permeate through the memento of my adventure. There's a slight pause before she continues. On that note, is there an area of the world you're interested in? Steppes, Eastern Arabia, or India? I'm gonna send her to India. Send her all the way over here, as far as we can send her. My daughter Betty is trying to kill somebody. She's trying to kill this woman. I just got additional taxes, 1,500 gold. The time has come for me to depart upon my adventure, my emperor. My daughter Debbie bows as well as she can while weighted down by heavy bags. Before I leave, please tell me, is there anything specific you want me to keep an eye peeled for during my journey? I trust your instincts. I'm gonna just trust your instincts. I feel like if I limit her, if I give her a specific idea, it's not gonna be great. I'm just gonna trust her instincts. I'll surprise me. Look how fast we get to our next legacies. We just got one this episode, and we're already like a fifth of the way to the next one. We get 37 renown every turn. Or every month. Alright, is this truce over with Moldavia? Yeah. Time to die, Moldavia! They're still going to be holding on to one more county, so technically we're not going to kill them with this war. Smallpox. The curse of death has fallen upon my court. A case of smallpox has been discovered. The unfortunate victim is my courtier, Agnes. The taint possessing her flesh is a danger to us all. While she remains afflicted, no life at court is safe. This guy is my knight, so I'm gonna tell her to leave because I don't want her spread or fall her disease. Wait a minute, she doesn't have... I think my physician just cured her instantly. She doesn't have smallpox. And he just gained some experience. Alright, that saves me the trouble of having to tell her to get out. Because if I told her to leave, my knight would leave with her, so that saves me the trouble. He's one of my better knights, so... yeah. My physician is amazing, apparently. That's why I hired him. The outbreak of smallpox, which has ravaged my court for 5 seconds, is finally over. Its victims have either recovered or departed from this world. My courtier Jerkle ensures me that all bodies have been properly disposed of and that the threat is completely gone. Excellent. So, the duchy capital was in there. And there's a civil war going on in my realm. I'm gonna wait and see how it shakes out before I start giving these away. before I give away the duchy title, I should say, before I give away the duchy title, the Duchy of Moldavia, I want to see what happens here with the Civil War, because borders are going to inevitably change. And I only have to get rid of one piece. Majestic leopards in the plains. My lord, a message from your adventurer, Debbie, the servant says, handing me a scroll. My search has led me to the plains of Muluvagil. They are notoriously leopard-infested, but I have a good reason to think that my goal is near. Expect my return soon. Signed, Debbie, the scroll reads. She surely is ambitious to choose such a risky path. Well, I sent her to India. There's a prowess challenge. 60% chance that she slaughters the leopard. She slaughters the leopard. Hey. That's my daughter. She's tough. Did we just get a new one? Is this the same realm priest? I don't think it is. I think we got a new realm priest who's also about to die. We had some grovelers knocking on our door. Let's take care of them. And I'm gonna make my daughter my artificer. She could be my... She could be my antiquarian as well. I'm gonna make my realm priest my high almoner, even though he's gonna be in the position for 5 seconds. He's all the way at the bottom. He's terrible. Look at this guy's skills. He has nothing. His only redeeming quality is his learning, and even that's not good. How the heck did this guy become my realm priest? No clue. The sooner he dies, the better. Let's listen to grovelers. My daughter Margaret comes to me, asking me to annul her betrothal to Valimantus. This is the daughter I got this betrothal with. He's a bad match. He's always so reckless, and he's unpleasant to boot. What's wrong with him? I mean, other than he's constantly pouting, he's humble, he's brave. What's wrong with him? I'm not freeing him. I'm not freeing her from this obligation. An agreement is an agreement. Get over it. She still loves me regardless, but I'll give her 52 gold, just to be nice. Honestly, there's other than his pouty face, there's literally nothing wrong with him. He's fine. My liege Baron Damasa's voice is severe. I request that we launch an investigation about an infamous preacher in Prague. You see, this preacher is, well, she's a woman. This is not in accordance with our faith. Duke Borek interjects Damasa's speech by raising his hand and taking a step forward. My liege, while Damasa is correct in his assessment, that is the preacher's only flaw. Everything she teaches is in accordance with our faith. So, what's the problem? My lord, I come from the religious community of Balti in the county of Soroka. There, wise and pious men have been collecting and preserving the traditional knowledge of Russian culture for centuries. As a sign of our goodwill, I offer you this precious anthology of Russian texts translated into your own language. We hope you will accept it and gain new perspective onto our people. I gained bilingual readings for 10 years. Yeah. I don't care. Just get out of my sight. Now we'll do this one. Alright, I'm hoping we can get at least one more war in here. I don't have a peace agreement with Temez. I just need one more claim and we can take the entire duchy of Lower Bosnia. So after this claim, we'll get another one, and then we'll fight this war. And that'll probably be where we end it. We're running a little low on time here. I'll speed 5 it just to make sure it happens. Each living child gives you 1 random skill point. Alright, let's see. Diplomacy went up. Stewardship went up a little bit. Our intrigue is still 1. How are we feeling? Feeling okay. How's my wife feeling? She's feeling okay. Alright, please go away, Realm Priest. Please die. Is this an actual throne? This is a legit throne. It's not like a toy or anything. My lord, my daughter Debbie announces her arrival in a surprisingly loud voice. She proudly holds up a package, securely wrapped in cloth. How is she holding up a package? She's holding up the throne? I guess she's really strong? I returned from Deccan, India with the artifact of my journey. I take the bulky bundle into my hands and loosen the cord. We're just handling this throne, apparently. Inside is an artifact unlike anything I've seen before. Debbie smiles proudly. This lavish throne is aimed to recreate. Oh, it is a recreation. Or it isn't a recreation. I'm confused. Oh no, it is a legit throne. It's just a recreation of a throne. It is said that the artisans from all over the world came together to assemble gold, silver, and hundreds of precious stones into the throne that now stands before you. So, okay, so it is a real throne. I'm sorry, this was really, really confusing. I thought I was getting, like, not a throne. She gains the trait Adventurer. I love my daughter. Monthly renown plus 5%. Development growth in the capital. Learning per level of fame, which is we have the highest level of fame, so we're going to get, what, like, plus 6 learning and plus 6 diplomacy. I love you, daughter. That's like one of the best things I've ever gotten. And it's definitely going to be better than this throne that I already have. Let's see how ridiculous it looks. Oh, it's the same exact thing. It's the... Aw, man. It looks exactly the same. But it's far and above our previous throne. Thank you, daughter. Now we're making 40 renown every month because of it. And now my learning is 32 and our diplomacy is 45. Unreal. Ruling the multicultural Bohemia comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in court, breeding resentment. I have like a million languages. What are people moaning and groaning about? I know 8 languages, including my own. I know 8 languages, and somebody's complaining that I don't know their obscure language. Brythonic. He wants me to learn Brythonic. Fine, we'll hit the books. I'll learn my 9th language. It's like he's complaining that I don't know every single language on the earth. No, I don't know every single languages. Every single language. Alright, one more claim. Let's see if we can get it very quickly. And we did it. We learned a language in a month. After many long weeks of study, I finally have a solid grasp of the fundamentals of the Breton language. I'm not adopting the Breton culture, no way. So there we go. I think he, of all the Freddie Mercurys we've ever had, he knows the most languages. He's the most cultured Freddie we have. A new situation. Anxiety knots my stomach as jealousy rears its ugly head. I sigh and glare at the cause of my misery. I know I ought not to. I know I ought to be thankful that our guest Sophia appears to get along well with Betty, but there's something in how the two interact that worries me. They're both heterosexual, so it's not like they're messing around with each other. Their smiles are of the kind that lifelong friends or devoted lovers share. They unabashedly act as if they are the only ones in the room, blithely leaving me out of their conversations. Just what is their relationship, and should I do something about it? I don't think there's anything to it. I don't think there's anything to it. I think they're just friends. I could be wrong about that, but that's where I'm putting my money. I should encourage their bond and ensure that the visit goes well. See? Nothing to worry about, Freddy. What are you getting all jealous about? What's he jealous about? Nah, I'm not interested. Alright, here we go, everyone. One more war to declare this episode, and then we're gonna wrap it up. That will be the end. A tailor arrived at court to provide me with whatever new clothing I might desire. He was soon terrified at the offense caused when I wondered exactly what was wrong with my old clothes. While the gift was sent anonymously, it is not hard to understand that Sophia was behind it. She gave me some clothes. At least I can sell these ugly rags he tried to dress me in. So that just goes to show that Freddy really pegged her wrong. He was getting all jealous and stuff, and then she goes and does something nice like that. Even though he thought they were ugly. At least it's the thought that counts. I need to start getting some claims against Italy. I've been putting it off, but I don't think we're going to put it off anymore. So we'll raise them and split them. One army go for the war target, one army go for the capital. They're allied with France. The other two alliances are pointless, but they do have an alliance with France, which is pretty strong, so we might have to call in one of our allies. Just to make sure that we actually win. I don't think we'll need our allies' help. We barely ever do need our allies' help, but at least they could serve as a distraction for the French. We'll call in The Bavarians. Oh no, this is only a duke in Bavaria. We'll call in the Galliads. Let's just try to win this before the French even get here. Three more years and they can get married. This kid's face. I think he's just gonna have that facial expression for the rest of his life. Or he's gonna die. Right in front of my eyes. Why are they not betrothed anymore? My alliance with Duke... Yeah. Has ended since Princess Margaret of Bohemia and Prince of us are no longer married or betrothed. Why are they not married or betrothed anymore? Do I have to redo this? I see what happened. He didn't want the marriage to be matrilineal. So he broke the betrothal. That's just what happened. This backstabbing mofo. He just canceled the betrothal, and I can't get a matrilineal marriage again because now he's the heir, and it's just the same situation. So it looks like we just lost. He's not going to have any more children either because his wife is too old. So we just lost the ability to get a dynasty member in Africa. Good. Our daughter doesn't deserve to be married to this pouty-faced idiot. His loss. Alright, I'm gonna have to arrange a marriage between her and somebody else now. Ready, my dear friend, I was once again reminded of your victory against Captain Tivadar, so I decided to write a poem about your triumph. A work of poetry dedicated to Emperor Freddy's victory over the squeamish Captain Tivadar, written by Freddy's good friend Sophia. Where other men speak silvered words, he does good business in ridding turds. His subjects prove grateful, for if they are not, then next to their door is his sword brought. Do we want to become best friends with our daughter? It's okay. She can be my best friend. There's no... The likelihood of her dying anytime soon is very low, so... Gain the trait Patriarch. I'm gonna go into the martial lifestyle because we're gonna be fighting a lot of wars until the end of his life. So let's try to help our conquest and stuff. One in the world was my granddaughter. Another person playing hide and seek? She wants to be chased now? Why are all these people plucking a duck in around my children? The French still have yet to show themselves. Whether it is a sarcastic comment or a disapproving look, my vassal Duke Ladislav constantly shows his disdain for my condition. As I realize I've forgotten the book he lent to me, I know exactly how he will react. Why am I even surprised anymore, Duke Ladislav says with a sigh, and my heart sinks. Oh, us being depressed is affecting us here. I overcome my lethargy. Good for you, Freddy. They're the French. Coming and then immediately leaving. Hey, my intrigue went up a little bit because of my graceful aging. Just waiting to see what the French do here. I thought getting that siege done would be enough to finish it. So there we go. That was a whole bunch. That was like, what, 1, 2, 3, like 6 counties all at once? I'll take it. So when I get back, I'm going to have a busy realm management. I have a whole bunch of prisoners. I have some, oh wow, I have 15 of them. Let's take care of some of them. Let's just do it right now. Got a new artifact? Okay, I don't care about that. Uh-oh. The Baltic Empire just broke up. And while normally I would like that because it would give me an opportunity to conquer more things easier, I don't need any of this land for my Unite the Slavs decision. at least there's still a dynasty member, or now there is. I think that's why this realm broke up, because the last ruler of the Baltic Empire died, and that's the result. But it still helped our Dynasty of Many Crowns decision, so it went from 2 to 3. So that's what really matters here. I'm going to negotiate an alliance with her. And any of her future endeavors, if she wants help conquering the rest of her realm back, we'll try to help her. Because we want the Kingdom of Lithuania now, not the Baltic Empire. We want the Kingdom of Lithuania to survive. So wow, what an ending. Got a bunch of conquests done. We got a really nice throne, which I was not expecting to happen. It was good that we trusted our daughter to trust her instincts to bring us something really good. And we got something really good out of it. So a lot of great things happened. A whole bunch of conquests. We are moving by leaps and bounds towards uniting the Slavs. We still have some land to go, but we're getting there in a hurry. We had a whole bunch of cadet branches create themselves. We are now making 41 renown every month. Look, we're almost to our next dynasty legacy. So basically within one episode, we've gotten a dynasty legacy and a half. A little bit more than a half. So we are racing through our dynasty legacies, which is really awesome. That makes me very happy. But, lords and ladies, that is going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Really hope you did. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom of the video. Give this video a thumbs up. Show me how much you appreciate it. Leave your comments at the bottom. Always leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Are you enjoying the series? Let me know if you have any advice for me, things that we can do. I'm so mad that we lost this. But that's what happened, guys. That's what happened. We lost the ability to get a dynasty member on the throne of Africa. But overall, the episode was great. Well, that's going to be the end of this one, guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Leave your comments. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. Would really appreciate that. But I will see you in the next one when I get back from my trip. But until then, have a good one, guys.